Hi Casey, I found your your YouTube posting on the Black Heritage Trail in downtown Boston to be thoughtful. I especially liked your reference to Rick Parmenter's discussion of semiotic regimentation in exhibitionary projects, including open air ones, because he's thinking of Colonial Williamsburg and so forth. I did want to see you push that a little bit more. I mean, yes, there's a way in which you could say, okay, this is underfunded and so forth, and not highly developed, and therefore surprisingly unregimented. But how far do you want to push it? I mean, in other words, does semiotic regimentation require a conscious ideological project on the part of, say, of the designers, or is the very sort of benign neglect, as it were, the underfunding, the absence of extensively foregrounded legis signs itself a form of semiotic regimentation, regimenting the such audience as there is for this trail to experience in a certain way, that is to say, as secondary or tertiary, as sort of off the map in a sense. I mean, they may dutifully kind of go through it, but not with the sort of feeling that they have, for example, for the Boston Freedom Trail that Katie Hargrave has explored, in which everything just sort of cries out for attention in a highly regimented way. So there's an alternate kind of higher order or lower order regimentation that takes place with the absence of foregrounded semiotic cues. What's foregrounded, of course, is that very absence, and I'd like to hear you think more about that a little bit. And then, of course, as a form, while the text is good, the video is not at all engaging. I'm sure you realize that. Even your own face is in the dark may be appropriate for a commentary on everything that's lost and not seen. But of course, if you were to redo this with this script, I would hope you would integrate a lot of photographs, which would be easy to take of the trail, or maybe even of people dutifully going through it. And that would, of course, be much more visually engaging and really tell us something interesting, and let the viewers evaluate for themselves the claims that you're making about the presence or absence of regimented legis signs and so forth. So I'd love to see you do that. Hope you revisit it. Thanks.